Hello, gorgeous. Let's wake up and make up today. We are going to wake up this face because we just don't wake up into beauty sometimes. We're going to add some beauty and confidence to our face so we can start our day. And why not? It's beautiful. And you got to bring your beauty out. And that's what we're going to do today. So let me get all my makeup ready to go. Look at that. Beautiful shade of, it's called Light-Hearted. Look at that. It's a lip gloss. And what is great about this lip gloss is it gives your lips some shade, some color to your lips. It's lip frosting. Okay, first we're going to get started. We're going to go ahead and start with the primer. It's a crime, not to prime in the makeup world. And so when you apply a primer, it allows your makeup to set and stay a lot longer. And it also brings your vibrant shades out. So that's what a primer does. So we're going to use, today we're using, because it's Saturday, it's the weekend here, we are going to apply a luminizing primer. That's what we are using. It gives your face a little shine. It smooths out the layer of your face so that you can apply your foundation to. But it also removes the redness out of your face. But this primer provides some shimmery shine because it's like a going out. It's gonna give your face this glow and shine. And primers create different aspects for you in your makeup. And you want to let your primer set for like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes before you start doing your makeup work. Good morning, hello, and good morning. Hello, Crystal. Thank you. Is it waterproof? Good question. That is a very good question. Someone just asked me, is the primer waterproof? I will definitely have to get back to you with that question, but that is a very valid and good question because I use my primer by itself sometimes. And it just gives your, it's like a SPF moisturizing for your face. I represent Unique, the brand Unique. So if you go to my profile and you'll see a link that says Unique with my name, and you can start there. Make an account, and then you can go check out my amazing products that I have. There's always a monthly special, and there's always an opportunity too. If you're using a setting spray, it will be what, Crystal? I do have a setting, I think I'm out of setting spray, but I do have a setting powder. Okay, let me check out what foundation we're going to use today. I need to replenish my foundation. But yeah. If you use a setting spray, it will be waterproof. So apply the setting spray on top of the primer. I'll be right back. The skincare routine I use is the 3-in-step. We have a Glowplexion line that I use. It is a cleanser, and then I use a serum, and then I use moisturizer. And then I use eye cream and eye mask as well. Okay, while that primer is setting, I'm going to take my vitamins for the day. It's collagen, it's liquid, it's packed with fish supplement, it's packed with vitamin C and fish collagen, which I am not a fish eater. I don't eat fish, which is weird because my dad always tried to get his girls to eat fish. He would fix it different ways, and we would not eat fish. So, supplements. That's why I take a supplement. And when you take collagen, for me, you know, if your body can't produce enough collagen, that's when you need to take collagen. Your joints can't rev up, your skin is having issues, you're having hair growth issues, your nails can't grow. You need some collagen. Your collagen is lacking. We have it naturally in our body, but as we age, and for some of us, it never ever catches up. So that's why we need to take a supplement to intake that, to help our bodies to grow, and it kind of like unites something in our body, like, hey, bring back her youth, bring back his youth. We need to help this person's hair grow. We need to help this nail strength. We need to help that skin issue from the inside to the out. And we often think about skin issues by, you know, our routine of skin products, but are we taking the vitamins we need to help our skin and our body from the inside to the out? And that's what your vitamins are for. Your supplements are for. So cheers. We're going to rip. We're going to sip. We're going to drink some collagen. We're going to feel our best. Cheers. Woo! It's a little tart, a little sweetness for me, because I haven't been eating sugar. I am personally on a low carb diet lifestyle right now for the month of February, but it's going to lead me into my lifestyle. And so, it has a fruit extract in this, so it tastes a little fruity and it tastes good. Most of your vitamin supplements do not have a good taste to them. I grew up taking Centrum liquid. That was what my dad took. And so, story here. My mom and dad lived together, okay? My mom and dad raised their kids, their 3 girls, and then they separated. And so then I went to live, we all went to live with my mother. And then when I reached almost 12, I went to go live with my father. Same with my sisters. They did well. So it was like we had this time, like for me, I had lived with both my parents from the age five, maybe 6. And then I lived with my mom. I moved with my mom, just my mom. And then at the age 11 or 12, I moved in with my dad. And then I lived with my dad until I moved out on my own at like 18, 19. And I started life. So, cheers. Little Tiana backstory of her grown-up child life. So good. So good. It revs me up. And when I'm not feeling good or feeling my best, it's because I've been off my collagen. I was like, it's important to take your vitamins. Vitamin C is a vitamin that we don't get from the environment. So it's important to get that through our intake. And that is through supplements, through your foods. And for some of us, we don't get enough foods in our nutrients. So that's why it's important to take those vitamins. Vitamins come in handy to take. Okay, we are going to work on some foundation work today. I'm very low in my foundation, so I'm trying to see. Oh, okay. I have to put in an order today. And when you order gifts from me, or when you purchase from me, you're going to get special gift from me. You never know what it could be. And I just found one of my favorite eye palettes I've been looking for. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I do have some samples of foundation. Look, it also has a primer foundation on it so that you can primer, and then it has the different types of foundation levels so that you can find your foundation level that you're looking for. And so let's see how this works. We're going to do makeup from a sample packet. Oh, this is a little dark color. If you need color match for foundation, I'm really good about color matching my friends, my family for foundation. And if it's not right, there's a 14-day guarantee. And so if I don't get your shade back, I'm going to fix it. We're going to get the shade right for you at no extra cost for you. So, okay, we're going to take our Kabuki brush and we're going to get started. This looks like a little darker shade than I typically use, but we can always lighten it up. So let's get in there. We're going to start doing some circles. Hello, bestie. Happy Saturday. Saturday. I am feeling a little better. I've been like really under the weather. My daughter had the flu, but then I didn't know if I got the flu too, but then I think I got the keto flu, which I knew I was going to get the keto flu because I'm doing low carb lifestyle right now. I put myself in check. Sometimes you got to check yourself before you wreck yourself. And I have to watch my first of all, I need to watch my heart health, and on my mom's side, and on my dad's side, I need to watch my cholesterol. Not really so much cholesterol, but my dad's a diabetic. My dad's a diabetic type 2. He lost his leg to diabetic, to being a diabetic. And that's how we found out he was a diabetic. My dad had, he had not been taking care of his health. He had focused on work, and let's go to work, and let's not, think about anything else in our life but work. And this is why I preach self-care. And this is why I preach balance and in life, and because my life has changed over a course from watching my loved ones. And so, and we are a family of caretakers. We are a family of caregivers. And so, and that's why I talk about healing, because me and my family, we've all had to go and grow in our own individual selves, healing from all the stuff that we went through as a child, all the stuff that we went through as being raised as a child, and the things we had to go through as an adult or living our lives. And so sometimes you don't realize things until you start putting the puzzles of the pieces together of your life. And then you got to learn how to heal yourself so, you can be a better human. And yeah, life gets hard at times, but we can always help ourselves get back there. So my dad is a diabetic, and the way he found out was that he was working, and then he got a sore. And my dad's eating lifestyle was not healthy. When we would go to cookouts, when we would go to things like that, his plate would be massive. It would be overflowing with food. And he just didn't have a healthy eating schedule. He didn't have a healthy working schedule. He didn't have a healthy relationship schedule. And so, but he was a good man. My father is a good man, very good man. And he's a good girl dad. My dad's a good girl dad. He would buy us gifts on Valentine's Day. He is a really good dad and a good provider. But he just lacked in self-care for himself. And so it all caught up with him. He was work, and he got a cut. He got hurt, or his feet were really dry, really like corroded and dry, and then he started getting like gangrene in his foot. And you got to pay attention to your health. Health is wealth. And so he just, didn't take it seriously. And then one day he came over, and I'm like, Dad, you look like you lost a lot of weight. And he was so thirsty. And then he was showing me his foot, and then it wasn't that evening that he had passed out, was in a diabetic coma, and my sister found him. My dad lived alone. And so my sister found him. He was in a diabetic coma. The ambulance and all the people had to come into his place to get him out, put him on a stretcher. And then when I remember I was working at Arby's. I was an assistant manager. I ran a restaurant. I ran a business. And I got the news during a 8 o'clock food rush, why people are wanting to get their dinner. And so as I am making sandwiches, I am talking to everybody and doing my job and trying to figure out what's going on with my dad and all of this. And then my family's like, okay, we're here. There's nothing you can do. So at that point, I just had to, finish out my shift. Because when you're a responsible human being, you just can't sometimes drop everything and go take care of life or take care of things. You have to finish things out and then go boss it. So I finished out my shift, closed the restaurant, and then went to the hospital. And then when I got there, he was in this, he had this, like, I don't know how to describe it, but it looked like a, what do you call, one of those things that you lay out on in the sun, or the in the pool that you lay, the raft, the rectangular long raft. Looked like a rectangular long raft was circling over his body, and it was ballooned up, and it had heat in it because he was so cold. And so his sugar levels were so high that they was way off the charts, that there was no number on the chart because it was way off the chart. The number had exceeded the chart. And that's how high his sugar level was. And so there was just all these things. Then they had to start working on my dad. So they had to filter his blood, and for the first few months, we didn't know if our dad was going to live, if our dad was going to die, and all we could do was be there. And they just kept asking us all these questions and asking us, is your dad a drinker? He kept asking us, is your dad a drinker? And we're like, no, our dad's not a drinker. But then again, it made me think, like, there are people who are secret drinkers. You never know what one is going through, and you never know truly what an individual is doing in their life. And so that's why I practice and talk about self-care. It's because self-care, is not just about beauty. I'm not talking about that self-care. When I talk about self-care, self-care is taking care of you. When you know your lows, when you know your cup is low, when you know you had enough sugar, when you know you need to take walks, when you know that kind of stuff, when you know you need a bubble bath, that is self-care. When you need to know when you need to go rest, and when you need to know you need to go out there and have some fun. Because for me, life is a little too serious for me, and so I don't know how to have fun. Fun is not like it's work, it's home, it's take care of my family. And so socially, being social gets me out of my comfort zone, and it feeds my social side. We have to also feed our social side, our emotional side, our physical side. We need to feed all those so that they become balanced. And when we become balanced, we feel better about ourselves. And the important thing is that you don't give up on you. That is the important thing here. That, what is my light doing? Turn up this light here. Like, it just went super gloomy here. Let's turn it up. Okay, there we go. And so, after that experience, my dad was in the hospital. He literally lived in the hospital for 2 years. For 2 years. And that takes a toll on you. Emotionally, mentally, physically, all that. And so we have been on a roller coaster. Definitely been on a roller coaster. Okay, Okay, we have our foundation set. Because it's Saturday. It's Saturday. And we're doing our makeup. But yeah, that's why I talk about what I do. Just a little background on me. We're going to add some setting powder. So it's been a little over 2 weeks, and I've been on a low carb diet. I knew my sugar were probably getting high. I don't know, but I was gaining a lot of weight, and I picked up like 19 pounds. 19 pounds. And so I did this before a few years back. And so it's called keto diet or low carb. I call it low carb lifestyle. Now, when I did this years ago, I started simple. You just start with simple steps. And the one simple step that I started with was omitting, I was a coffee drinker, so I omitted sugar and cream out of my coffee, and I just started black. And there's other things that you can add to your coffee if you're a cream drinker. If you like cream in your coffee, they say like butter. You can add butter, like, because you need fat. And but I was able to lose like 40 pounds, and I was in the best health of my life. And so now I want to get back to it, and I really just want to lose some of my belly fat. You know, we all have something that we want to work on, and that's what I want to work on, is my belly fat. I want to feel better in my health, and health is wealth. Okay, we're going to do some eyebrows. Definitely being on quite a healing journey, and just losing your loved ones, it takes a toll on you. And so it's about getting back to yourself and getting back to you so that you can be there for others, and know that your loved ones are there for you and protecting you, and they did their job. And now it's time for you to grow and do your job. We all have gifts to bring to the world. And what gifts are we going to bring to the world to share? Okay, I'm trying to find my eye primer. It's a crime, not a crime. Maybe we will not be priming today. Hello, Alicia. Alicia. Did I say that right? Alicia. Sorry. I got like a wisp tongue here. Here we go. Eye primer. I don't know. I love eye primer. And once you start going primer, you kind of like don't want to do without primer. Especially when it comes to eye primer. I love eye primer. And you apply it before you apply your eyeshadow. But you can also use this by itself. And I love the protection that it gives me for my powder shadows. It also allows your powder shadows to stay out a lot longer. What does that mean? It means like if you have a wedding or something to go to, or you're going to be gone all day, you got to work. You want your makeup to stay on all day. Like you don't want to have to reapply it. And that's why you need your primers. That's what the primers come in. So the primer is going to bring your eyeshadow out. And then as the day, your eyeshadow makeup is just going to get beautiful and more beautiful. Like, you're like, oh my gosh. And then your shades start coming out. You're like, oh, my makeup looks so good. After 4 hours of me putting it on, my makeup is still looking good. Yeah. Also, a primer is a protection. It protects you between you and the makeup products. You need to think about the primers as a SPF protection. It's protecting you. And you got to do your research in primers because not all primers are the same. And each primer does different type thing. Now, I've only used this one type of primer. It's my favorite. It's the only one I've used. But in makeup primer, there are different types. And so knowing which one is going to work for you. There are ones that are going to give you a shimmery shine to your makeup for Saturday makeup. And there's other ones like this one. This is a primer for all skin types. And this one's my recommendation for all skin types. And it's my favorite primer. And I love to use it by itself or before I apply my foundation. It's going to remove the redness out of your skin. If you have redness in your skin, it's going to remove that out. And it's going to get in there and just apply this smooth layer over your face. And if you've never used a primer, you don't know. So you got to try use some primer because it just makes your face feel really fresh. That's all I can say is it makes your face feel fresh. And you want to let your primer set on for a little bit before you start applying your eyeshadow work. I'm putting this back in my box because I just opened this and I have another one, but it's empty. So I got to clean out my makeup bag. It's messy. Girls are messy. Did you know that? We're so messy. Okay. Today we are going to do some eyeshadow work, and I'm going to, this is my palette. We are going to I need to grab a new brush, but I just don't want to open my new brushes yet. And then I need to clean some new brushes. I'm a mess. This is a mess over here, y'all. Okay, what shades are we going to use today? Okay, we are going to use this shade right here. And I like to do this. Have fun in your makeup. Okay, and then we're going to go over here. We're having fun in our makeup, okay? Next, we are going to take, we're going to take this shade right here. This is my favorite shade. It's called Gifted. No. That's what it's called. I can't even see it, y'all. My eyes are weak. But that's Hot Mess Express. This is the shade. Okay, we're going to take, I like to go in the corner with a light shade, and then we're going to go in with a pink shade, and then we're going to go on the corners with a dark shade. Like so. Like so. Okay, and then we're going to go in with a darker shade, like so. See that pretty shade? It's got shimmery shine in it. Sorry, my camera is not that. I broke my ring light. So we're making do. I gotta get organized, y'all. I need to get back to my mornings. My mornings are rough for me. Look at that. See that? My lighting's awful. Okay. We're gonna fix this inner here. Trust the process. Okay. I have so much makeup that I really need to clean my... See, in your eyeglass wear, and when you're eyeglass wear, you need to bring out your vibrant shades. Look at that. Okay. I'm just gonna fix this up a little bit. I think we're gonna leave it. Okay. Look at that. Shade. We're bringing a little shade under there. Also, it's very hard learning to adjust your eyes when you went from reading glasses to bifocal glasses. And I wish I would have got contacts, but I didn't. So if you ever go in to get glasses and they say, do you want a fitting, you want to see about contacts, say yes. You may want to. I didn't do that, so okay. There's that. Whew. Okay. I keep saying, okay, let's go. I just found some lip liner. Okay, this is an eyeliner. This is a white eyeliner. Have I never used a white eyeliner before? I used to do this, go on the top. Oh, wow. Bring that out a little bit. Okay, we are going to use a liner though. Okay. Precision eyeliner. We're going to use the precision eyeliner today. I hope I'm not running out. There we go. You have to shake it up. Look at that. And then it glides on. Gonna have to fix this eyeshadow out. You guys, I'm rusty with my eyeshadow. Okay. Okay. Next eye. It's always hard to do the opposite side. You gotta get your liner pencil lined up, and then I kind of do a crisscross. Okay, I know what we need to do. We need some more. Sometimes we need. Getting my brushes together. I need to do that. We're making a mess, y'all. Okay, also, I'm going to use this. I'm going to put a little bit of shimmery shine at the bottom here of my nose. Okay, we have a couple more products to do. My favorite new product I'm going to share with you, and then we're going to do a mascara, and we haven't done our lips yet, have we? And I want to try this lip liner out. It's a little darker shade, but I want to try it out. Look at that. It's a roll. Oh, it's a pencil. This is lip liner. Ooh, I didn't even put our lipstick on. But I think we're going to do a lip gloss. I know nothing, you guys. There we go. Look at that. We use the shade Minted. Minted. That is the shade. Okay, now we're going to use a color stick. Color stick. I'm going to perform for you. A color stick. And it's like a 4-in-1. What I love about the color stick is I literally can take this, my mascara, and you have your makeup products, because you can use this as lipstick, you can use this as blush, you can use it to contour, you can use it for eyeshadow. It's a 4-in-1, or it's a color stick. It's not necessarily color 4-in-1. I call it 4-in-1 because I do 4 things with it. And then it's got a handy brush at the end of it. Just drop my palette. Okay. I got the dropsies. I feel my body is saying, it's time to eat. I haven't ate today. Okay. That's our eyeshadow. Or that's our eyeshadow on our cheeks. You see it? Because you can use this as eyeshadow. You can use this as blush. You can use it to contour. And you can use it for your lips. Okay, friends, that completes our look today. Oh, one more product. But yeah, that completes my look today. Do you guys have any plans for your weekend? Sometimes no plans is the best plans. Okay, one more product. Y'all, we need to put our mascara on. That is the last product. The last product we're going to use today, a tubing mascara. It literally comes off with water. It's a great matte tubing mascara because it has the primer, it has the serum, and it's on mascara tubing. Pew! Let's get started. Okay, how do we do today? Okay, y'all. Our girl's gotta get some food. I got the dropsies. Gives a close-up, a new direction. Okay, y'all. Thank you for joining me today and ranting and talking about my life and hearing me heal myself through self-therapy. This is self-therapy for me. So thank you for joining me. Have an amazing weekend, and go boss your day. Until next time.